the best way to get good at security and to get involved, get your face out there, see if it's something you like, is to do nightlife. And the reason I say nightlife, and it's more specific towards personal security. If you want to get involved in like bodyguarding, right? That club is going to put you in a position to have to exercise your authority, but do it in a way where you don't escalate situations. Do it in a way where you create a win-win, usually for yourself and the person who you're talking to. The club can be hostile, volatile, unpredictable. You're dealing with the elements, which is you got women, you've got alcohol, music, money. All of the hot buttons are involved when you're dealing with the club. So learning to navigate these things and this crowd effectively is a great training ground for learning to de-escalate situations using verbal judo, how to talk someone down, how to get someone to move without having to put your hands on them. You develop a lot of soft skills, especially if you get good in nightlife. Now, don't just be in nightlife. What I say is become the man in nightlife. Get to a point, and this takes time. Sometimes this takes years, actually, where you become the point of contact, where you become a guy who is a rock for a venue. So when anything happens, when there's a disagreement, when there's a problem at a section, whatever the case is, the wait staff, the managers, they know that they can call on you and you will come in and be able to make a judgment call, make a read, and handle the situation appropriately. Whether it needs to get physical or whether it doesn't, they trust you to make that call. And if you are able to work your way up in a nightlife scenario where you become the man at a high volume nightlife location, then I think that you are equipped to work in bodyguarding. Now, that's just one piece of the equation. Again, the social skills. You obviously need to be training with weapons, right? Going to the range, going to these specialized gun courses, learning how to use your weapon. And on top of that, you also need to be training, weight training, be in some type of martial arts, boxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, something along those lines, that which also trains your mental, but also trains your body so that you're ready to protect someone no matter how it may go. Those things are important. And then the third piece of that is get your certifications. You want to make sure that you are good. Your paperwork is good no matter where you go. If you were to get into a situation, have the paperwork that you need, your license is in order, your armed guard certifications, everything that you need to make sure that no matter what happens and what situation you get into, you're covered. So that's the best way to get into doing bodyguarding and personal protection. You got to get involved in nightlife and become the man.